Hey everybody, Kent Clothier here, and welcome today. I'm very, very excited to introduce you to a couple friends of mine and have them share their story, their success, their journey with you for a few minutes here. I know there's a lot of people out there that get caught up in the disbelief, if you will, that this doesn't work. Whether it's our systems or Sean Terry or Cody or Fortune Builders or whatever it is out there, there's more than our fair share of naysayers out there that love to come in and kind of squash people's dreams and tell them that real estate investing doesn't work, wholesaling doesn't work, lead generation systems, all that kind of stuff out there. And so from time to time, I like to bring people on and really kind of just put all that to rest and just prove it to you and introduce you to people that not only is it working for, but it's working in a really, really big way, and which means that you need to be paying attention. So with that, let me introduce you to Joe Hartman. Joe, I'm going to have you, kind of introduce your business partner there, kind of bring everybody up to speed and kind of, we'll kind of go down the path. First off, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, this is Joe, my partner Shane Bloyer, and we've been in wholesaling. We're both full-time together. We did some tinkering with it back in the mid-2000s, and 2008 came along, and we took a break. We were part of a family business that ran into some issues, so we took a break from real estate, but we started back up again in like August of 2013, and we're both, like I said, full-time now. And really back in September of 2014, we were looking for different, lead sources, marketing channels that we could use. And we came across you guys. In fact, I think we came across Chris Richter somehow. And we saw the interview between you and him with the search engine for the lack of a better term, if that's what you call it, that's what we call it, for finding motivated sellers now. And it was interesting because we've never seen anything like that. And we thought that we could do a trial run of this give it 6 months, pay as you go.
Right.
Let's see how accurate it is, and let's just see what it was all about. And that's what we did. We just went kind of balls to the walls for really 6 months. And so basically from September to December, we were just filling the hopper. We weren't getting any deals or anything like that, but we could tell the information was accurate because we weren't getting a lot of return mail, that was saying that we had incorrect information. But then January hit, and we actually got our first deal under contract, and then February hit, and everything started opening up. And in fact, in February, our first deal was like 35 grand from this. So, yeah. So I was going to bring the HUD. I don't have the HUD, but I can show it to you if anybody wants it. I can give it to you. But we actually had a part-time guy, because we do work with some part-time people, associates, and we just kind of gave him this system. And he was very disciplined, and he did it on a weekly basis, like maybe 500, 250, 500 letters a week that he literally manually sent out. And because he was so diligent and disciplined at doing it, it finally started kicking in about 3 to 4 months later. And just to make a long story short, I mean, basically we've been closing. It's a major part of our marketing. It's a major marketing channel for us, and it's a major part of our business. And we're probably closing, at least one deal a month from finding motivated sellers now lists that we're pulling.
I love it. Now, what market are you guys in specifically?
We're in Baltimore, the Baltimore, Maryland area.
Nice.
So basically, Central Maryland is where what we go after.
It's pretty funny. I've got some people that are up in Baltimore.
We weren't focusing on most of the state. We were only really in a handful of zip codes, actually.
Right.
And like we said, the amazing thing was what we've talked about before. Finding these vacant properties within weeks is just amazing. And when you hear people tell you that's what's happening, it's pretty cool.
Right.
Oh, no doubt, right? I mean, yeah, my hat's off to you guys because I'll share something with you that I haven't shared with you before, but it's interesting to me. I always find it fascinating. And let me take one step back. In full disclosure to everybody that's out there, these guys are a part of our Boardroom Mastermind now. I mean, these are some guys that's a very elite group of investors, and these guys absolutely belong there. But just as importantly, they know what they're doing. They're not, this isn't somebody that just started at zero, right? You guys absolutely understand how to put deals together. This is what you do day in and day out. So I don't want somebody who's just watching off the street to think that you guys just pressed a button and magically it started raining $35,000 checks down on you, right? So
Absolutely.
with that being said, though, I do find it fascinating that I literally had a call not even too long ago from somebody in the Baltimore market telling me how our system didn't work in
No
the
kid.
Baltimore market.
Wow.
And it just continues to drive home the point to me, which, I know this. I've seen this now for years, and I've been doing it for so long that I'd have to be a fool not to notice, these types of patterns. But you've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. You speak your future, meaning that, it's happening one way or the other. Either you can be a part of it or don't be a part of it. But that just because you're not having success in something, whether it's real estate, whatever, doesn't mean that it's other people aren't having success. And you guys are a clear example of that. There are people that would absolutely sit here today and tell you, oh, this doesn't work in Baltimore. And yet here we sit, right?
Well, the key, you have not to interrupt you, but you can't just send out one mailing and expect something to happen. We all know, and if you've done enough training, and if you've been in this business long enough, you know that you've got to send out 6, 7, 8 times to the same buyer, maybe once a month. And that's what we do. I mean, we crush it. I mean, we go and we sit down with people, they're showing us a stack of letters that we sent them. And it's really all about timing. It's timing. Last month could be the furthest thing from them of selling a property that they own. And 30 days later, circumstances can completely change. And right there's a letter sitting on the front door or sitting on the refrigerator waiting for them to call us so that we could be there based on and have the correct timing and be there to walk in that door. And a lot of times, Kent, to be honest with you, people, they've got other letters from people, 20, 25, 30 letters, and for some reason, with the stuff that we're using, because we're using a lot of your templates, your mailings, obviously through the Finding Motivated Sellers Now system, those templates, going through that religiously and how we're attacking that. And, they look at us as being very professional, where a lot of, I had nothing against the yellow letters or anything like that with the, with this, the Googling on it and all that people put on it. But, and I'm sure that works. But for us, we definitely like the professional approach. And that's what because we always ask people, what caused you to call us? Why'd you pick it? You got all these letters here. Why'd you call us? And I think a lot of it has to do with your system, your letters, and the fact that we're doing it time and time over and over again. And, the fact that it's refreshing every 30 days, too, we're adding new ones into that constantly.
Yeah.
So I think that's a very important point to make there, is that you can't just do it once. You have to do it consistently.
I could not agree with you more. I'm so happy that you made that point, because you're absolutely right. That is the key. Because if you're not mailing, and you're sitting back thinking about it, or if you just mail once or twice or even 3 times, you're probably wasting your money.
That's right.
All the money is in the frequency, and all the money is in the follow-up. Frequency and follow-up. That's what it is.
Like you said, Ken, we're impressed by the evolution of the program. So when you send out 3, 4, 5 letters, they stay consistent, they stay professional, and it's very easy to use. The associate that we were working with, he was really new into the business, so he was able to access it quickly, understand it quickly, and use it right away.
Right.
Now, he brought into the mix a sales background, so we think maybe that had a little bit to his success, but he was an extremely disciplined person. So we picked the right guy, and we had the right program, so it worked awesome.
I love it. How many deals, if you were going to guess at this point, over the course of, you guys have had it for a year now, how many deals do you think you've done so far with it?
Well, we've had it for about it's 2 years. We just passed 2 years, and like I said, we've averaged a deal a month. We're about 30 deals. We've done over $350,000. I mean, it's not our main source, but we believe that you got to have multiple channels out there, which most of what we do is direct mail.
Yep.
And we have multiple direct mail channels out there, and we feel that we can just get a little bit from each one. And one of those is certainly Finding Motivated Sellers Now really kicked off our process of getting back into real estate back in August of 2014 or 2013 actually. So I mean, we're full time now. We're probably, the nice thing too, Ken, is that probably our average deal is 15, 20 grand a month.
Wow.
For Finding Motivated, no doubt about it. You know, our average deal in general is just under, you know, about 13, 14 grand right now. But finding motivated always seems to be a little bit more. And, you know, we just can't impress upon it enough. You know, we spoke about somebody calling you and saying the Baltimore area doesn't work. And we're the type, we share information with people. We're not the type that want to hold it close.
Yep.
Yeah,
As
we
we're generous, and we've shared this program with other people, and they've said the same thing with us, and they're in our market.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think, you know, again, if you don't understand the principles, like you said, Joe and I have been at this 10 years. We know what works and what doesn't work, and when you follow that, it makes sense. And like Joe said, we tell people all the time, use this product, and we'll hear it back a little bit, like you said, but we're like, hey, man, you're not getting it, you know, it's not sinking in.
Yeah, I mean, well, guys, I'm truly honored to have you here. Truly honored to call you guys friends and colleagues and members of our mastermind. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for where the business is going and what you're doing, and I'm very I'm humbled that you took the time out of your day to come here and share with me. It means a lot to me. I don't want you
Yeah,
to think
absolutely.
that it doesn't.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, Ken. And you know, we saw just a quick note. We saw you at the Extreme event with Sean Terry, and really the last 6 months of this year has really been we really jumped several levels up. I mean, just to give you an idea, we had a month just this past March where we only did $5,000 worth of business. Okay, now that wasn't our average. We had better months. You know, January, February was better than that, even back in 2015. But we're averaging, you know, close to $100,000 a month now, and we want to consistently do that. We have a goal to consistently do that in 2017, and certainly finding motivated sellers now. That whole suite that you have, finding the sellers, the buyers. We're implementing the buyers as well now. We're sending letters out to buyers, and that's starting to kick in. We just started doing that a couple months ago, and we're getting several buyers from that.
Awesome.
So just the whole program has worked great, and we're looking forward to going into 2017. I mean, we're really jacked, and we're looking forward to seeing you real soon here.
Yeah, man. So that kind of reminds me. What I mean, I know you guys. What do you guys think of the mastermind? I know you're kind of just now getting your feet wet with it. What was your take?
You know, I was just thinking about that. The thing, and we tell people all the time that we like are under Sean Terry and Kent Clothier. And the amazing thing is that you guys make an amazing team. When we were out in Phoenix, Ken, you just have that ability to encourage people and to take them to the next level. And when you have that gift, that ability, people really buy into that. I mean, I think everybody, there was 300 men and women there, and they were buzzing in the entire time. You didn't lose anybody. We were in those rooms for what, 10, 12 hours. And yeah, and it was just every time you learned something more. It was information overload, man, and it was all exciting. So we talk about, again, you and Sean Terry all the time, and how much you've really blessed us and given into our business. So it was our privilege to spend time with you and to invest more with you guys.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Definitely looking forward to 2017 and meeting up with you guys again and tweaking our business some more so we can you know, go beyond $100,000 a month. You know, we're starting to buy rentals now, and we've rehabbed some properties, and that's going to be a big thing that's going to be thrown into our mix for 2017. So really looking forward to it, and appreciate everything you've done for us, Kent.
All right, guys. Well, I'm honored, like I said, and humbled by the words, the kind words, and that you guys take the time out here. It really means a lot. And thanks for sharing everything. And ladies and gentlemen, Joe and Shane, you know, how can they get in touch with you guys if somebody wants to reach out to you?
They could reach us at again, my name's Joe Hartman. This is Shane Bloyer, right here in Baltimore and Perry Hall, if you're familiar with the area. They could reach us at what email? Yeah, Perry Hall Investment Group is the name of our company. They could email us, Joe at Fig Properties, that's PHIG, properties.com, and Shane at Fig Properties, PHIG Properties.com. Anytime anybody's here local or anyone around the country want to give us a call or email us, feel free to do it.
Cool.
Feel free to do it.
All right, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year.
thanks, man. See you guys.
All right, thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.